Keep going, keep moving,
Keep flowing, keep
so
grooving.
much better.
So touch Prezzastyle.
Keep going, keep moving,
Keep rolling, keep grooving.
much better.
Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine someone who not only crafts chart-topping music, but also pioneers a brand new sport and boasts a pretty fascinating history in professional football. That's the extraordinary journey we're about to explore today. It's a story that truly showcases the surprising intersections of passion and creativity in a way that just makes you lean in, and want to hear more.
It really does. And what's truly compelling here, I think, is the sheer breadth of one individual's creative output. You've got music, sports, media, all bridged by one person. We're going to examine how Presley Carl Timothy, known as Prezzaman, has left his, indelible mark across these remarkably diverse fields, and we're drawing insights directly from the research information we have. Our mission for this session, really, is to distill the most important nuggets of knowledge from this remarkable story. We want to understand not just what he's done, but maybe the underlying relentless drive that connects these seemingly disparate pursuits.
Absolutely. Today, our central figure is Prezzaman, a truly unique individual. His blend of talents and ambitions, it defies easy categorization. We're going to navigate his journey, starting with his impactful contributions to the world of music, a path he's been on for, nearly 2 decades now.
Yeah, about that. A long time.
Then we'll pivot to his deep-rooted history in football, including his impressive playing days and his unwavering advocacy for women's football, which is really interesting. And finally, we'll introduce you to his groundbreaking, innovative new sport, Feetball, and the vibrant media platform supporting it.
It's quite the package.
It really is. It's a testament to how passion can truly fuel an incredibly diverse and impactful career, constantly evolving and surprising us at every turn. So, where do we begin with a story this rich? Let's start with Prezzaman's journey in music, which actually predates his current name, doesn't it? It goes back further.
It does. Yeah, when you consider someone who's made such a significant impact across different domains, you might expect a very clear starting point. But with Prezzaman, his journey in music actually reaches back almost 2 decades. It's a long, evolving narrative of creative output that truly sets the stage for everything else he's accomplished.
Right.
His origins in music trace all the way back to 2001. So that shows an early and remarkably consistent commitment to this artistic path. Interestingly, he didn't start as Prezzaman. That came later.
Okay, so who was he before?
From 2007 onwards, he initially released music under different stage names, specifically Presley and also as Chronic. And what's remarkable is the sheer volume of his early work under these aliases. He released over 10 albums before he even decided to rebrand himself.
Wow, over 10 albums before the rebrand.
Yeah, it wasn't a casual dabbling. It was serious, prolific output right from the start.
Yeah.
It really indicates a deep well of creative energy.
That's an incredible amount of material. It really speaks to a profound, almost compulsive need to create. It makes you wonder how he maintained that level of productivity,
So when did this significant shift to Prezzaman happen? And what does his overall output look like when you consider his entire career?
Well, that prolific early output really sets the stage. The significant rebrand to Prezzaman, the name he's known by now, that occurred in 2021. It seems like it was a deliberate step in his artistic evolution, a sort of refinement of his public identity.
Makes sense.
And when you look at his entire musical career, encompassing all his aliases, it's truly astounding. Presley Carl Timothy has released more than 25 albums over a span of 18 years.
25 albums, that's huge.
It is. This consistency and sheer volume of work are rare in the music industry. It signifies a relentless drive to create and share his music with the world, constantly pushing his boundaries as an artist. It prompts us to consider how true passion can manifest as, an unending wellspring of productivity, defying typical industry cycles and, artist burnout. No doubt, that kind of sustained creativity is really something to behold. And what's particularly fascinating is that long before his recent smash hits that many might recognize now, Prezzaman was already making significant waves in the football music scene.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't a new direction for him in 2024. He had a foundational presence there. It speaks to a long-standing, ingrained connection between his music and the beautiful game. You see this commitment to football in his music from very early on.
Absolutely. His 2006 World Cup anthem, 3 Lions Roar, is a prime example of this early success, and his dedication to football-themed music. This track didn't just get released, it gained significant recognition. It became a BBC 5 Live World Cup Anthem finalist.
BBC 5 Live, that's major.
Yeah, for those unfamiliar, it's a major national radio station in the UK. So being a finalist for their World Cup Anthem is a significant achievement. It indicates widespread recognition and popular appeal, even back then.
Who else was involved in that track?
The track featured his cousin, Sean D., also known as Heat, which adds a nice personal touch to the collaboration. And the production was handled by Bretto from The Ghetto, highlighting his network of creative partners from early on. It really indicates that his talent for crafting anthems that resonate with football fans was evident very early in his career, far before his more recent successes.
And it wasn't just that one track, was it? Didn't his connection to football anthems go back even further, like another song making him a BBC World Cup Anthem finalist even earlier than Three Lions Roar?
That's right.
And I think I read he also recorded a song about his childhood team, Manchester United.
Yes, exactly. Recorded at Bluebell Hill Studios. And that one cleverly featured a remix of Stormzy's Shut Up instrumental.
Ah, okay, cool.
So yeah, it showcases not only his long-term engagement with football anthems, but also his creative ingenuity in incorporating contemporary sounds and personal affiliations into his work, demonstrating a blend of personal passion and artistic cleverness.
It really highlights that recurring theme, connecting his music directly to his passion for football.
Exactly. It speaks volumes about his artistic identity. Then, if we fast forward to 2024, we see a major culmination of this ongoing connection, specifically with the European Cup. 2024 marked a significant period for Prezzaman's musical career, particularly with his major collaboration with South African producer J.P. Thomas.
Okay, J.P. Thomas, what did they work on together?
Together, they embarked on a pretty ambitious project, the creation of 6 distinct European Cup anthems. What's particularly noteworthy here is the equitable distribution. 3 were dedicated to male teams and 3 for female teams.
Oh, interesting. 3 for each.
Yeah, showcasing a clear dedication to both sides of the sport. That's a theme we'll explore further, his advocacy.
That's a powerful statement, particularly given his known advocacy for women's football. So, what was the real-world impact of these 2024 anthems? Did they just get released, or did they actually resonate with the public and the teams in a meaningful way?
Oh, they absolutely resonated. In a big way. The significance extends beyond just their release. They became like an integral part of the national football narrative that year. They contributed directly to the atmosphere and excitement surrounding the England men's team reaching the Euro 2024 finals.
Right, even though they ultimately lost to Spain in the final.
Exactly. But his music was part of that journey for the fans. It shows how his music wasn't just background noise. It actively became part of the collective experience. And the popular success was undeniable. All 6 of these anthems achieved top 10 status on the UK Talk Radio Hot 100 charts.
All 6. In the top 10.
Yep, all 6. For those unfamiliar, this chart is a significant benchmark for popular music and radio play across the country. So it indicates broad appeal and frequent rotation. That's a remarkable feat for any artist, let alone one consistently blending genres and themes like this.
Top 10 on the UK Talk Radio Hot 100. That's huge. That means widespread recognition. And it wasn't just confined to the charts, was it? Where else did these anthems gain traction?
Precisely. Beyond the charts, they received significant airplay. They were featured prominently on the Phoenix FM Rising Stars show, which indicates recognition within the industry for their quality and appeal, often a stepping stone for new artists.
Okay.
But what truly underscores their reach is their international journey. These European anthems weren't just a UK phenomenon. They traveled across the Atlantic, reaching audiences in 25 countries across Latin America.
25 countries in Latin America.
Yeah. This international footprint speaks to the universal appeal of his music, especially when combined with the global, unifying passion for football. It really emphasizes the breadth of his influence and the cultural impact of these specific tracks, bridging geographical divides through sport and sound.
And he didn't stop there, did he? The momentum, the drive to create and collaborate, it continued right into 2025. With fresh collaborations and a renewed focus on his anthems, it's not a one-off success story. It's a continuous, evolving creative output. What did that next phase look like?
That's a crucial point. Instead of resting on the success of the 2024 anthems, Prezzaman immediately moved to remix them, seeking fresh interpretations and new artistic dimensions. This reflects a dynamic approach to his work, constantly evolving and refining his sound.
Who did he collaborate with on the remixes?
What's fascinating here is his collaboration with Irish producer Barbara Craig on these remixes. And this wasn't just a technical partnership. Barbara Craig also served as a featured artist, lending her distinctive voice to the tracks.
Oh, so she sang on them too?
Exactly. This vocal contribution adds another layer of artistic depth. It expands the sonic palette of the anthems, showcasing a willingness to bring in diverse talents and voices to enhance his projects and keep his sound fresh.
That's interesting, bringing in a featured vocalist for a remix of anthems. It shows a commitment to the artistic product itself, not just the concept. And this collaboration with Barbara Craig extends beyond just the remixes, doesn't it? Isn't there a whole project dedicated to sports?
Yes, that's where we introduce Prezzastyle 18. This is a dedicated project that further cements the connection between his musical artistry and his deep involvement in sports, particularly football. Prezzastyle 18 features Barbara Craig, showcasing their continued creative synergy.
Okay.
The core identity of this project is its explicit dedication to sports, creating a soundtrack for the game itself, essentially. It includes a collection of songs that specifically celebrate various teams, painting a rich tapestry of his allegiances and interests, bridging national pride with local club loyalty.
So which teams are featured in Prezzastyle 18? Is it just the big national teams, or does it delve into his more local affiliations too, really showing the breadth of his support?
It's a compelling mix, and that's what makes it so resonant, I think. The project includes songs celebrating the England men's team and the England women's team, highlighting his national pride and commitment to both. But it also delves into more local and specific team affiliations, which truly humanizes his passion and dedication to the grassroots of the sport. For instance, there are tracks celebrating Gillingham Football Club, which is his local club.
Ah, okay, the Gills.
And also the Gillingham Golden Sox Feetball Club, directly linking his music to his pioneering efforts in the new sport we'll discuss later.
Got it.
Additionally, it features songs for Leyton Orient Football Club, another English league team, and the Invicta Dynamos, which I believe is a nice hockey team, showcasing his support for a diverse range of sporting endeavors.
Ice hockey too. Interesting.
Yeah. This wide array of celebrated teams in Prezzastyle 18 underscores his comprehensive engagement with the sporting world, from the national stage to grassroots and even newly invented sports, demonstrating a truly holistic dedication.
That's a truly broad spectrum of celebration in Prezzastyle 18, showing his support at multiple levels. And his current creative focus also centers on England players, which sounds incredibly intricate and personal. It takes a certain kind of lyrical precision to do what he's doing, given the constraint he set himself.
It absolutely does. His most current creative focus demonstrates an almost, obsessive attention to detail and a profound appreciation for individual talent within the England squad. From the research information, Prezzaman has composed verses that celebrate all prominent England players.
All of them.
Seems so. And what's particularly unique, and quite a lyrical challenge, is that each verse in his 6 new songs is meticulously designed to perfectly rhyme with the players' names.
Wow. Okay, that's commitment.
Isn't it? This isn't just writing a generic tribute. It's a highly specific and complex lyrical exercise. It showcases his dedication to these athletes and his sophisticated songwriting capabilities. It allows each player to have their own personalized ode within his musical tapestry, reflecting his deep dive into their identity and contribution.
Now, let's pivot to his other great passion, football. This isn't just a casual interest or something he sings about. His history on the pitch is truly impressive, and in many ways, quite a compelling story of immense talent and what might have been. It really shows a deep, fundamental connection to the game that goes back decades, long before his musical successes.
Indeed. His early prowess on the football pitch paints a vivid picture, a truly gifted and naturally talented player. From a young age, he was making a significant impact. He represented Temple School for boys, where his skills were, legendary. He was known for setting up to 5 goals per game.
Setting up 5 goals a game.
Yeah, which is an extraordinary feat at any level. It indicates exceptional vision, selfless playmaking ability, and a deep understanding of the game. That kind of contribution shows he wasn't just a scorer, but a central figure on the pitch.
That's not just talent, that's dominance, a real mastery of the attacking third. So he wasn't just a good player for his school. How did that translate into club football at a local level against more organized competition?
His success continued significantly with Rainham Kenilworth Rovers, a local club. He achieved remarkable milestones there, underscoring his capability in a more competitive environment. In 1998, he was part of the team that secured the Medway City Boys Division II title.
Okay.
The very next year, in 1999, they escalated their success even further, winning the Medway City Boys Division I title and achieving the League Cup double.
The double, nice.
And what's particularly noteworthy about this period is that he played alongside former Gillingham footballer Danny Kedwell.
Oh, Danny Kedwell, he had a decent pro career.
Exactly. Kedwell went on to have a significant professional career. This connection suggests Prezzaman was an esteemed company and performing at a high level alongside future professionals, indicating his talent was certainly on par with those who would make it.
Playing alongside someone like Danny Kedwell certainly adds weight to his early talent. Did he continue to play for other clubs after that, moving up the ranks?
Yes, he did. During the 1999-2000 season, Prezzaman continued to hone his skills. He competed at a notable level by playing for Chatham Town and Sittingbourne in the Kent League. The Kent League, okay, tough league. Yeah, a challenging league, often a proving ground for young talent. And he certainly made his mark there. Positioned on the right wing, he was renowned for creating numerous spectacular goals. His ability to deliver from that wide position, whether through pinpoint crosses for assists or by cutting inside to score himself, clearly left an impression on those who watched him. He wasn't just participating, he was performing.
Making highlight reel plays, basically.
Pretty much. And his scoring ability wasn't limited to club play. He was a prolific goal scorer for Gillingham College as well, netting goals from both the halfway line and the corner flag.
From the corner flag, seriously, an Olympico.
Apparently so, which are truly rare and spectacular feats, showcasing not just immense power, but incredible precision and flair. These instances paint a vivid picture of a player with exceptional range and a highlight reel-worthy skill set, a true natural.
So, after such a strong, clearly exceptional start to his football career, there was a significant pause. A talent like that doesn't just disappear, especially after demonstrating such skill. What happened during that time? And what does his return look like now, decades later?
That's precisely the intriguing part of his story. It speaks to the enduring nature of true talent. He had a considerable 20-year hiatus from actively playing football before he made a determined return to training.
20 years, that's a long time off.
It is, which makes his current abilities all the more remarkable. From the research information, currently at 41 years old, he continues to demonstrate exceptional skill on the pitch. The information highlights that he scores remarkable goals, and perhaps even more surprisingly for someone his age, he can still outpace 18-year-olds during training sessions.
Outpacing 18-year-olds at 41, after 20 years off.
That's what it says. It speaks volumes about his inherent athleticism, his dedication to fitness, and a natural talent that has clearly endured despite that two-decade absence. It's not just about what he used to do, it's about what he's capable of now, defying the typical decline of athletes his age.
That's genuinely astounding. To be 41 and still outrunning teenagers, let alone scoring remarkable goals, it implies a level of talent that perhaps never truly diminished, just lay dormant. This brings us to a really thought-provoking aspect of his football journey: the unfulfilled professional aspirations. It raises the poignant question of what could have been.
This is perhaps one of the most intriguing and poignant aspects of Prezzaman's story. There's a strong belief, as noted in the research, that he arguably should have pursued a professional career in football.
Right.
This assertion isn't made lightly. It's based on the perception that he possessed superior talent and skill compared to local players who did go on to achieve professional status and even represent England.
Who are they comparing him to specifically?
Specifically, the comparison is drawn with Chris Smalling and Ryan Bertrand, both of whom became international footballers.
Smalling and Bertrand, both England players, yeah.
This narrative isn't just a personal anecdote. It offers a poignant reflection on how external factors can critically influence whether immense talent is recognized and nurtured.
That's a bold claim to suggest he was more talented than future England internationals like Smalling and Bertrand. Is there any particular connection to those players beyond just being from the same area, something that makes this comparison even more specific?
There is, actually, and it adds another layer to this narrative. It's noted that Chris Smalling's aunt was best friends with Prezzaman's mother during their school years.
Oh, really? So there's a family connection? Sort of.
Yeah, indicating a connection that makes the comparison even more direct and personal, suggesting they were part of the same local football ecosystem. This connection underscores the idea that they were contemporaries. making the divergence in their career paths all the more striking, and raising questions about the talent identification and development pathways available at the time.
So if he had this superior talent and was playing alongside future professionals, what was the critical turning point? Why didn't he pursue that path? And how did it ultimately shape his future, leading him to music?
This is where the story takes a significant turn, a classic what-if moment. The critical turning point, according to the research, was that Prezzaman did not receive the crucial local support needed to pursue football professionally.
Lack of support.
Yeah, this lack of a clear pathway or encouragement from his immediate environment ultimately led him to explore other avenues for his immense talent and drive.
Yeah.
It was this unforeseen pivot that steered him towards music, where he subsequently discovered what the research refers to as his hidden talents, and, as we've discussed, built a substantial and devoted following.
So it's a classic case of one door closing and another opening.
Exactly. Revealing an entirely different realm where his creativity could flourish. The music became an incredibly successful outlet for the very drive and passion that might have otherwise been poured solely into football.
That's a powerful narrative of adaptability and finding an alternative path. But even with all his musical success, does that unfulfilled football ambition still linger? Does he have a specific dream connected to it now? A way to address that past?
It absolutely seems to linger. And it fuels a very specific, deeply personal dream. Prezzaman openly expresses his desire to participate in an exhibition match against Chris Smalling and Ryan Bertrand.
An exhibition match?
Against Smalling and Bertrand. Yeah. And the purpose wouldn't just be a friendly kickabout. It would be a very public and emphatic demonstration of his capabilities. A way to assert his status as, he believes, the greatest player in Medway's history.
Wow. So it's about validation.
It seems so. This desire isn't about bitterness. It seems to be about validating his inherent skill and proving a point about his potential to those who might have overlooked it. It's a testament to the enduring fire of that unfulfilled professional dream. A drive to finally showcase a talent that was perhaps not fully recognized in its prime.
It's an incredible story of talent, missed opportunities, and finding new avenues for expression. Prezzaman's story of unfulfilled potential resonates deeply, particularly when we consider the elite level of football talent that has emerged from his home region of Kent. Players like Alessia Russo, for instance. She's now universally recognized as the greatest from that area, showcasing what heights are possible.
That's a perfect connection to make. Alessia Russo is indeed universally recognized as the greatest player from Kent. Her achievements speak for themselves and provide a benchmark for sporting excellence from the region. Her illustrious career includes winning 2 European Cups, a Champions League title, and reaching a World Cup final.
Incredible achievements.
Truly, she represents the pinnacle of footballing success for players hailing from that part of England, highlighting that elite talent can indeed emerge and thrive from the local football landscape, reinforcing the idea of a vibrant footballing culture in Kent.
Right. So beyond his own playing days and the fascinating what-if scenario, Prezzaman is a vocal advocate for women's football. This isn't just talk or a passing interest. It's backed by concrete actions and a very clear, enthusiastic admiration for key players. This seems to be a natural extension of his deep love for the game in general.
That's a crucial distinction. His support for women's football is deeply embedded in his broader activities, not just a superficial interest. Prezzaman is not just a general supporter, he is an active and tangible advocate. This commitment is particularly evident through his direct support for Gillingham Golden Sox Radio.
Okay, we'll talk more about the radio later, but it's dedicated to the women's team.
Yes, specifically dedicated to the English women's team. This shows a strategic effort to provide media visibility and generate enthusiasm for their matches and achievements, creating a dedicated space for fans to follow the women's game.
Supporting a dedicated radio station is certainly a tangible form of advocacy, providing a real platform. Are there other examples of his direct sponsorship or engagement, maybe with individual players in the women's game, showing even more hands-on support?
Absolutely. In 2024, he took a step further by sponsoring Chatham Town's Breon Grant.
Okay, sponsoring a player.
Yes. And this isn't just a quiet donation. His logo was prominently displayed in the Chats programs, which means his support was visible and publicized, directly associating his brand and presence with a specific player and local club within the women's football structure.
That's significant.
It is. This type of personal sponsorship goes beyond general advocacy. It offers direct financial backing to individual athletes, which can be incredibly impactful for a developing player. It demonstrates his commitment to fostering talent at a more granular personal level, showing a belief in individual athletes.
It's clear his admiration for specific players, especially Alessia Russo, is very detailed. It goes beyond just general support for the team. It's about recognizing individual brilliance and the attributes that make them stand out. How deep does this admiration go?
Indeed. Prezzaman is explicitly described from the research information as an avid admirer of Alessia Russo. This isn't a casual appreciation. It suggests a deep respect for her skills, her contributions, and her physical prowess. The connection is made even more personal by highlighting that Russo hails from Maidstone.
Right, near Gillingham, where Prezzaman lives.
Exactly. This geographical proximity perhaps adds a layer of local pride to his admiration, seeing a world-class talent emerge from his own region.
So his admiration for Russo goes back a while, even before her most recent high-profile moves. And is it just Russo, or does his support extend to other players from her former teams, showing a consistent following of talent?
His support is quite nuanced and has evolved with the players' careers. He was a vocal supporter of the Manchester United women's team, particularly focusing on the formidable attacking trio of Mary Earps, Alessia Russo, and Ella Toone.
Ah, the United Trio. Yeah, they were great together.
Exactly. What's important to note here is that his support for this specific trio was prior to Russo's transfer to Arsenal and Earps' recent move to PSG in France.
Okay, so he was onto them early.
It indicates that his admiration isn't just for the big names where they land, but for the players themselves and their development, even anticipating their future successes. He clearly has an eye for talent that extends beyond current club allegiances.
That shows a real eye for talent and a consistent following of their careers, recognizing their quality regardless of team. So, with Russo's move to Arsenal, has his allegiance shifted or expanded, following the players he champions?
Yes, his current following is now with Arsenal women, which seems like a natural progression given Alessia Russo's move there. This demonstrates that his support follows the players he admires most, aligning with their professional journeys.
Makes sense.
And speaking of Russo's impact, the research highlights her pivotal role in helping Arsenal secure the Champions League title, further solidifying her status as a top-tier player whose presence can truly elevate a team. It also reminds us that Russo isn't alone in her brilliance at Arsenal. She competes alongside other established English legends such as Chloe Kelly, Beth Mead, and Leah Williamson.
A powerhouse team?
Yes, exactly. Creating a powerhouse of talent that would naturally attract any keen observer of women's football. His continued focus on Arsenal women underlines his interest in elite-level competition and the players at its heart. And beyond just following teams and players, Prezzaman's appreciation for these athletes extends to specific, almost analytical observations about their physical attributes, which is quite unique for a fan.
Oh, like what?
From the research information, he makes a very distinct assertion regarding Alessia Russo, stating that she possesses exceptionally athletic legs in women's football.
Huh. Very specific observation.
It is. It's something he clearly admires as a key component of her game. He then notes that Leah Williamson's legs are a very close second in terms of athleticism, highlighting another player whose physical condition impresses him.
That's a very particular detail to highlight. What led to that observation? Was it just a general impression from watching them play? Or something specific?
It seems to have been inspired by visual evidence that underscore their remarkable athleticism. The research notes that he came across a photograph of Russo that specifically showcased her remarkable physique and the power in her legs, which clearly resonated with him.
Ah, okay.
And, equally impressive to him, was a picture featuring both Russo and Leah Williamson together, further reinforcing his perception of their athletic builds and the physical demands of elite women's football. This kind of detailed observation underscores his deep engagement with the sport, going beyond just game outcomes to appreciate the physical attributes that contribute to performance.
Right.
And connecting back to his creative endeavors, it's worth reiterating. His musical output includes composing those verses, celebrating all the prominent England players, with each verse of his 6 new songs perfectly rhyming with their names. This combines his artistic talent with his profound appreciation for individual athletes.
Now, let's dive into a truly unique innovation from Prezzaman, the creation of a brand new sport. This goes beyond traditional football, beyond music, into pure invention. It really showcases his entrepreneurial and creative spirit, not just as an artist or a fan, but as a visionary who wants to shape the game itself, literally writing new rules for play.
This is undoubtedly one of the most pioneering efforts we've discussed today, demonstrating a remarkable leap from fan to innovator. Presley Carl Timothy has indeed recently embarked on establishing a new sport, which he has named Feetball.
Feetball. Okay.
This isn't just a minor variation on an existing game. It introduces a fundamental shift in how the game is scored, designed to potentially alter game dynamics and strategy significantly.
Ah.
The key distinction, setting it apart from traditional football,
Yeah.
is that feetball utilizes a point system rather than a goal system.
A point system instead of goals. That's a massive change. That's a fundamental reimagining of the game. How does that work? Does every score count as a point, or is there a variable system?
It's a variable system, which is what makes it so innovative and potentially exciting. Adding layers of tactical complexity. Points in feetball can be awarded as 1, 2, 3, or even 5 points,
1, 2, 3, or 5. Based on what?
depending on the distance from which a goal is scored. The core principle is clear. The farther away the goal is scored, the more points one can earn.
Ah, okay. So it rewards long shots.
Exactly. This introduces a significant strategic element, where players might actively seek opportunities for audacious long-range shots to accumulate higher scores, rather than just focusing on getting the ball into the net by any means necessary, which often prioritizes close-range, scrappy goals in traditional football. It incentives skill, precision, and daring from greater distances.
That's fascinating. It sounds like it incentivizes skill and daring, promoting a different kind of spectacular play. Could you give us an illustrative example to really make that point system clear? How would a typical game score look dramatically different from traditional football, and what kind of impact might that have on the excitement of a match?
Certainly. Let's imagine a scenario. In a traditional football match, both teams might score a single goal each, leading to a 1-1 draw, which, can sometimes feel anticlimactic.
Sure.
In feetball, however, due to the nuanced point system, even if both teams only manage to put the ball in the net once, the final score could conclude dramatically differently. For example, at 5-1.
5-1, from one goal each.
Essentially. If one team scored a 5-pointer and the other only a 1-pointer. This hypothetical illustrates how a single successful distant shot can drastically alter the scoreboard, making every score a potentially high-stakes event. It means that the team with fewer goals could still win, making every shot count in a different way and adding an element of surprise right up to the final whistle.
Interesting.
This unpredictability and reward for ambitious play could truly elevate the excitement for both players and spectators, encouraging more spectacular attempts from all over the pitch.
So, what does this all mean for this new sport? He's not just inventing a concept, he's actively building a foundation for it, trying to bring it into existence in a tangible way. That takes more than just a rule book. It takes infrastructure and a community.
Exactly. He's not just the theoretician of the game, he's actively building its entire framework, aiming to launch it into the sporting world. Prezzaman has established the inaugural Feetball Club, which he has named Gillingham Golden Sox.
Gillingham Golden Sox.
Catchy, isn't it? This is a crucial step in formalizing the sport, providing a tangible entity around which players can gather, train, and compete. But he's gone much further than just establishing a club. The Gillingham Golden Sox also features its own dedicated website,
Okay.
which provides information, rules, and likely serves as a community hub for the sport. And, notably, it has its own radio station.
A radio station just for the Feetball Club.
Seems like it. This comprehensive approach shows a deep commitment to not only defining the game, but also creating a complete ecosystem around it, including community building and broad media outreach. It's a holistic vision for the sport's development, laying the groundwork for future growth.
Establishing the first club, a website, and a radio station is a significant investment in bringing Feetball to life, truly demonstrating his vision. What's his long-term vision for the future of this sport? Is he just hoping it catches on, or does he have a specific strategy for its growth and for nurturing future talent, ensuring its longevity?
His vision is quite ambitious and remarkably forward-looking. Prezzaman openly aspires to mentor the stars of tomorrow by initiating feetball classes.
Feetball classes, like coaching.
Yeah, these classes are designed with a specific purpose: to teach young players not only how to engage with the sport's unique rules and dynamics, but also how to achieve championship status within it. This suggests a structured approach to player development and a strong belief in the sport's potential for competitive excellence and maybe even a future professional circuit. His confidence in his ability to impart remarkable skills to these aspiring young players is also highlighted by unique personal detail mentioned in the research information. He notes that his father hails from Guyana,
Guyana, okay.
which he points out is a proud neighbor of Brazil. This connection, implicitly linking his own lineage to a region globally renowned for its footballing brilliance, underpins his conviction that he possesses the inherent knowledge and capability to cultivate top-tier talent in this new sport. He sees himself as a conduit for developing the next generation of feetball champions, drawing on a rich sporting heritage.
Right. Now, beyond just the Feetball Club, the Gillingham Golden Sox radio platform, you mentioned it serves as a broader hub for football culture. It reaches far beyond the new sport itself, becoming a central point for a wide array of football discussions and events. It shows an understanding of the media landscape and how to build a community around a sport, not just for his own innovations, but for the wider game.
That's a very astute observation. Gillingham Golden Sox Radio acts as a comprehensive platform for a diverse range of football-related content, establishing itself as a significant voice in football culture. It serves as the primary broadcast platform for several Clash Cup events, which sound like unique, stylized, competitive series.
Clash Cups, what are those?
Well, the names listed are the Grime Clash Cup, the World Clash Cup, the Euro Clash Cup, the International Clash Cup, and the Clash Crown. This indicates a robust schedule of distinct competitions being aired, bringing a new flavor to football commentary and entertainment.
Those sound like a fascinating series of events, almost like a fusion of sports and entertainment. Are these Clash Cup events exclusive to Gillingham Golden Sox Radio, or do they have broader reach, tapping into other communities?
They do have broader reach, actually, strategically extending their audience. From the research information, these Clash Cup events are also broadcasted on other platforms, specifically Grand Clash Championship Radio and Let's Brawl Mania Radio.
Okay, so cross-promotion.
Exactly. This multi-platform distribution ensures a wider audience for these unique competitions, indicating a strategic effort to maximize their exposure and build a broader following within their specific cultural niches. But Golden Sox Radio's remit extends beyond these new competitive formats. It also provides comprehensive coverage of England's most significant historical matches for both men's and women's national teams.
Historical matches too. Good content.
Yeah. This includes offering highlights, insightful discussions, and interviews, which positions it as a valuable resource for fans looking to revisit past glories and understand their context. Furthermore, the radio platform is a strong supporter of Gillingham Football Club, cementing its local ties and commitment to a traditional club side. This blend of historical content, innovative new formats, and strong local support truly makes it a central hub for diverse football enthusiasts.
And continuing his advocacy for women in sport, the radio platform also specifically spotlights individual female talents. This isn't just about the teams or the historical matches. It's about celebrating specific players who captivate the audience and drive interest in the women's game.
Precisely. Golden Sox Radio extends its commitment to women's football by actively highlighting star female footballers who have not only excelled on the field, but also garnered significant public appeal and influence, becoming recognizable figures. The research explicitly names Alicia Lehman and Anna Maria Markovic as examples of the players featured.
Lehman and Markovic, yeah, very popular players.
Exactly. This approach serves to elevate their profiles, generating further interest and discussion around women's football. By recognizing their talent, personality, and popular appeal, it reinforces Prezzaman's broader mission to champion and celebrate the women's game from multiple angles, including individual player recognition and their impact on the sport's growing visibility.
What a remarkable journey we've explored today. From a prolific musical career with chart-topping anthems that resonated internationally, to a fascinating history on the football pitch that hinted at unfulfilled professional potential, and now pioneering a brand new sport with feetball. Prezzaman's story is one of relentless creativity and boundless passion. He truly embodies the spirit of an independent creator making a significant mark across multiple, seemingly disparate fields, all driven by an undeniable love for football and an expansive imagination.
It really is something. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Prezzaman's story raises an important question, doesn't it? What drives individuals to pursue excellence and innovation across such disparate domains, especially when the path isn't always linear or traditionally supported?
Right.
His trajectory, from a highly talented young footballer who didn't get the local support to go pro, to finding massive success in music, and then circling back to sporting innovation with feetball, all while championing women's football. It highlights the profound power of self-belief and diverse forms of expression. It makes you wonder about all the untapped potential that exists in individuals, potential that often finds its unique outlet and flourishes when traditional avenues close, or when conventional support systems aren't present. His journey is a testament to the idea that passion, once ignited, will always find a way to manifest itself, whether through song, sport, or even the creation of entirely new games, reshaping what we understand as a career path.
Absolutely. It really prompts you to consider, how do passion projects, like Prezzaman's Feetball or his dedicated Gillingham Golden Sox radio station, how do they reshape our understanding of sport, entertainment, and even community? What stands out to YUU about his dedication to both music and the beautiful game, and his unique blend of contributions to shaping the future of both? It makes you wonder how many other people out there have similar untapped passions just waiting for their unique moment to emerge.
Keep going, keep moving.
keep flowing, keep
So
grooving.
much better.
So touch Prezzaman.
Keep going, keep moving.
Keep rolling, keep
So
proving.
much better.
So touch Prezzaman.
Keep going, keep moving. It's going to be so much better.
So much pleasure.
Keep going, keep moving. It's going to be so much better.
So much pressure.
So much better.
So much better, no Dutch fella. So touch Prezza like pressure touch Stella. Go one better, no one let you move fast, cause last have no fun ever. Slow one never, flow tongue wetter. Only sign me if you show some treasure. Flow come mega, low blood pressure, cause I'm gonna be like that pro one debtor. Well done better, know some fella so dumb stole some had no gun ever. So much better, no love letter. If they don't mean it, so much clever.
Keep going, keep moving.
Keep flowing, keep
So
grooving.
much better.
So touch Prezzaman.
Keep going, keep moving.
Keep rolling, keep
So
proving.
much better.
So touch Prezzaman.
Keep going, keep moving. It's going to be so much better.
So much pleasure.
Keep going, keep moving. It's going to be so much better.
So much pressure.
So much better.
So much better, so much better. Flow gonna blow up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause I'm gonna grow up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause we're gonna show up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause they wanna know us so much better. So much better, so much better. Flow gonna blow up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause I'm gonna grow up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause we're gonna show up so much better. So much better, so much better. Cause they wanna know us so much better.